Well, I think like the first event since I've been at Texas State that's been kind of like divisive amongst people of color at Texas State has definitely been the signs that have been posted up all around campus that are white supremacy flyers, trying to get people to join this movement. That was kind of just like the beginning of it from what I've recognized.
I was responsible for opening the office of anthropology because we open at 8 a.m. I just remember that it was in big red letters, vigilante. That was the big one, and then at the bottom in like black letters there was a picture of something, but there was like that text that said undocumented immigrants, diversity. So they're like these people are trying to push diversity, and that we have to call UPD, we have to report this, because at that point I believe the Blood and Soil banner had already been put up.
There's been like a bunch, but I know the really big one that was put on Outkick said something about like making America like a white nation again. And then there's a website that you can go to if you want to be a piece
And that's why I said the article was a little bit flamboyant, because you could have picked a little calmer bit of a title. It's like, because conversations like this are so hard.
When the whole Rudy Martinez incident happened, we see that Rudy his life is being put into danger by people in student government and our administration. Like, they're naming him by name. He's, getting death threats out there.
So you saw them immediately respond to the column that they called racist, but they didn't respond to these vigilante posters. Like, no one still knows who was responsible for these posters because they've decided to keep the identities of those people secret at the expense of us.
So then more protests. People started showing up, vocalizing how they felt about it. And then all student government really did was just kind of like brush off kind of what the students wanted, just to make them feel better.
These are 2% of the people that go to Texas State. Well, nothing to worry about.
The Instagram post from President Clay, where he was following around Asian people in some city, taking pictures saying, "Remember Pearl Harbor," or, racist.
He gets paid $11,000 out of $1,000 out of our tuition. You pay for that. You pay for to represent us.
But then Connor's not being held to the same standard that a columnist for the University Star is being held. Like, regardless of if you agree with what Rudy said or not, it's the fact that he's being held to a higher standard as a person of color than our president of student government, who's a white man.
I'm thinking, if people knew who I was back in 2012, reflected and not who I am in 2018, it would have been like, I would have been like that very differently, because I'm not as articulate or as open or as knowledgeable as I was 6, 8, 10 years ago. And
we did have many flyers and 2 instances of white supremacist banners. And I don't think we have to belabor the point. They're disgusting, they're racist, they have no place on our campus. They were immediately removed.
Email a week and a half later, "I'm deeply sorry. I feel you, I hear you, I'm listening." But are you truly listening? 1. Do you care? 2. Or do you know what you're doing?
So according to Article 7, Section 4 of the Student Government Constitution, based on all 6 articles of impeachment, Connor Clegg is hereby removed from office.
I love Texas State, and people don't believe me when I say that because I'm very vocal against it sometimes, but you critique the things that you love sometimes, and I feel like there's room for so much improvement. But at the end of the day, Texas State has provided so many opportunities for me. I've met so many amazing people. So like, yeah, I'm gonna be proud to be a Bobcat for the rest of my life, for sure. I'm gonna be happy to get out of here. Like,